So Newcastle United have appointed their new sporting director to replace Dan Ashworth at the club. That will be former Monaco sporting director Paul Mitchell. Now Mitchell joins after Manchester United and Newcastle came to an agreement over the release of Ashworth. Compensation was finally agreed. Ashworth's been on gardening leave since February in Newcastle, and we've seen many things from Sir Jim Ratcliffe talking about gardening leave and the process of that and what Manchester United had to do to release Ashworth from his contract. But eventually that deal was sorted earlier this week, so Ashworth moves to Manchester United, and that left a void for Newcastle to fill. And after months of working on candidates and numerous people getting mentioned with the role, including Dougie Freedman, not too long ago he was sort of seen as the leading candidate. He instead decided to stay at Crystal Palace. Newcastle United have now confirmed that Paul Mitchell will be their new sporting director. Now, as I mentioned, Mitchell has worked at Monaco previously. He's also worked at Tottenham and had a role at Southampton over a decade ago, ahead of their promotion from the Premier League, to the Premier League. And may remember that they recruited they were famed for their recruitment of players really during that period. So that'll be something that Newcastle will hope to tap into, and his experience will be something that they will hopefully be able to work on, and alongside the transfer committee and whoever else. Hopefully Mitchell can hit the ground running and really start, because this is a key summer for Newcastle. We've seen the managed to solve the PSR issues, and now this is a summer where they really need to hit the ground running and get some players in, and hopefully Mitchell can bring his experience and really start that process. As I said, you just have to have a quick look at the roles he's had at previous clubs. I've mentioned the work he did at Southampton. At Tottenham, he then switched from Southampton to Tottenham with Mauricio Pochettino. He signed Dele Alli, Son Heung-min and Kieran Trippier even for Tottenham then. And obviously we all know that Tottenham, went Champions League final, were very good in that sort of early period under Pochettino. So yeah, he comes with a wealth of Premier League experience and experience in Europe, and he'll be someone that Newcastle will be very happy to have on board. I think it's a very good appointment for them. I think it shows ambition. He would be one of the most sought after ones in the world really. So it's a really good appointment for Newcastle. Hopefully he can build on the work Ashworth did and take the club to the next level, and hopefully be at the club for a number of years and really impose his vision across the whole club. Speaking about his appointment to the club, he said, "It's with immense pride that I accept responsibility of being Newcastle United's new sporting director. I've seen the recent growth and ambition of the club. This, plus the amazing fan base, made the decision to join an easy one. I can't wait to help continue the organisation's growth and long-term competitiveness in all areas of elite football performance." I think that's really the main thing to take that. He's obviously someone who in the short term will help this summer, will help with the transfers, but it's really an appointment for the longer term to implement that vision, and alongside other key figures, Darren Eales, Peter Silverstone and all them, that he'll be really the centre of all this, and one that will help Newcastle both on and off the field, really getting all them pieces in with the academy, and around the club, the women's football, everything at the club basically. He'll be in charge of laying them foundations, building them blocks, and really helping Newcastle hopefully transform over the next few years, both on and off the pitch. And Mitch, as I said, I think he's got a great experience behind him, and it will definitely it's a great appointment for Newcastle, and hopefully one that will reap the benefits of years to come. And as mentioned, the first thing you have to do is get this summer window sorted, try and get some players in, try and offload some players, and of course the best way you can stay up to date with all the latest Newcastle United transfer news, updates and everything this summer is with the Shields Gazette.